Hey, what's up, boxing fans? Emmanuel Navarrete here with you, bringing you a recap of Denis Berincyk's victory over Emmanuel Navarrete here at the San Diego Sports Arena. It was basically a pro-Navarrete crowd as Berinchyk and Navarrete, exchanged. They went at it for the entirety of the fight, 12 rounds, and in the end, it was Berinchyk that prevailed. Perhaps the biggest boxing day in Ukrainian sports history, perhaps the biggest sports day in Ukrainian history, as earlier today Alexander Usyk claimed the undisputed heavyweight title, and now here from San Diego you got Denis Berinchyk from the Ukraine that also captures a world title. And in the co-feature, Brian Norman pretty much came into hostile territory to defeat the hometown favorite Giovanni Santian to pick up the interim welterweight title. And some undercard action. Take a look.
Fernando Vargas' son, junior welterweight Emiliano Vargas, won an impressive 6-round stoppage over Angel Varela. It was Vargas that dominated and mixed it up, and stopping him with a series of unanswered punches in the 6th, as referee Ray Corona stopped the contest at 101 of the 6th. Vargas improves to 10-0 with 8 knockouts. 2020 U.S. Olympic silver medalist Richard Torrez Jr. continued his KO streak as he stopped Brandon Moore in the 5th. It was an ugly fight early on, a lot of clinching, holding. However, in the 5th, it was Torrez that sent Moore to the canvas and basically pummeled him, forcing the referee Thomas Taylor to stop the contest at 139. Torrez improves to 10-0, 10 knockouts, handing Brandon Moore his first defeat as he drops 14-1 with 8 knockouts. In the co-feature bout, Brian Norman Jr. stopped San Diego's Giovanni Santian in his hometown as Norman went into hostile territory. Santian came out aggressive, but Norman was just very quick, out hustling and outworking Santian throughout the fight, as Santian early on was on the receiving end on some pretty solid punches and was red early on. And it was in the 8th round where basically Norman began to break down Santian, hurting him with a left hook. And it was pretty much wrapped up in the 10th as Norman landed a vicious uppercut that dropped Santian as he was up and continued to fight. However, he connected once again with another devastating uppercut that dropped him, prompting the referee to stop the fight, as Norman improves his mark to 26-0, 20 knockouts, wins the WBO interim welterweight title, making a big splash. Santian drops to 32-1 and 17 knockouts. And in the main event, Emmanuel El Vaquero Navarrete and Denis Berinchyk squared off for the vacant WBO lightweight title. It was a fight which Berinchyk and Navarrete really never held back. It was always action. It was fast-paced. There was some clinching going on in the early rounds. However, it was just busy style-wise. It wasn't the best. It was a nasty style for both, as Navarrete landed some pretty solid shots. Berinchyk just kept busy throughout the fight, and in the end, the judges scored the bout 116-112 for Navarrete, while the other two judges scored it 116-112 and 115-113 for Berinchyk, as Berinchyk becomes the new WBO lightweight champion, improving his mark to 19-0 with 9 knockouts in a big day for Ukrainian boxing, as his countrymate Alexander Usyk claimed the undisputed heavyweight title early that day.
And as for Denis Berinchyk, well, you know, Berinchyk, he's a player now at 135. He's a champ at 135. You got a lot of options. You got his countryman Lomachenko, who just got a big win over Cambozos last week. You also have Tank. There's a lot of fights out there for Berinchyk now, as he has become world champ and definitely a commodity at 135.